Hello guys, it's Two Siders here. I'm so excited to bring you another couple of videos that I decided to split into 4 parts because it was like 55 minutes altogether. Um, Basically, we're gonna go from level 1 till 60, and there are some really short clips. So if I speak really quickly, I'm sorry if I sound a bit, I don't know, hyperactive, I guess, because there's just a lot to talk about. I have a lot of content to go through, a lot of new tips, I guess. And anyways, it's very beginning. I actually recorded before I made my 52 more tips guide. So you might see some stuff in that video from here. A lot of people don't really care, I guess, but it's actually so crazy that I picked up, rend, charge, defensive stance, etc. Because these are the abilities that I wrote with myself all the way till 60, and for weeks I had those abilities and I used them. One thing I was really disappointed about is wasting 2 abilities on defensive stance and taunt. Now, taunt wasn't that big of a deal, but now that I played a tank without defensive stance, it helps a lot. It helps such a great amount, and I also picked up Revenge later, which is just a nice damaging ability. You can talent it so it strikes more than one enemy as well. Rend was lackluster, so I thought Rend would be my most important ability. Because I read about there's these builds where you bleed targets, with Garrote, Rend. I was listening to Jerma here, so you might hear him in the background. I accidentally pulled the boss, and I almost died to him. But this was like the time I started believing in myself. Actually, it wasn't, because as you can see on my my bar of abilities, I didn't have Fan of Knives at this point. Basically, what I did, and I was stupid, I forgot, or I didn't realize that you could actually enchant green items. So you can't extract from green items, but you can enchant them, and I didn't have level 5 green gear with legendary enchant, so that was stupid. Here, this is the only fight I left the full fight in against Sister Rathalon. You have seen this fight in my 52 tips guide already, but I was so close to dying and I was misplaying really heavily. I was swapping between 1 and 2 handers, which is on a global cool. It's not that worth it, to be honest. And here I was freaking out. I was like, how am I not dead already? I didn't realize she was fleeing. And from that reaction, you can tell I was just dying in real life. It was also the first time I realized that you could get blue items from rare, so yeah. My first ever dungeon group that I actually tanked was horrible. Look at my health. Just look at my health. Not getting healed, not getting healed, not getting healed, not getting healed. This happened around 3 times in a row. The fucking healer just wasn't healing, and then I left this clip in. For 1 minute straight, I said nothing, and they just didn't res or nobody communicated, and I hate that. And I have nothing against new players, but what I hate is when people don't it doesn't matter if you are bad, but if you don't say anything, I think that's just kind of arrogant in an MMO. This group is a different group, much better all around. For most of the groups, as a tank, I dealt the most damage because I was obviously Fan of Knife spamming. But that's fine. This group was really good. I think the healer was really nice. I think they communicated as well. And as you can see from my right bar, I picked up the best ability early. Divine Protection reduces damage taken by 50%. Now, unfortunately here, I know I said the healer was good. I died here, but it's not really her fault. If you watch that clip back, they dealt like 400 damage in like 2 seconds to me, those fucking serpents. I ran back in. I got a speed boost when I rested at the entrance, and I just like ran in to tank Mutanus. The best thing about this quest chain is that you get Wingblade, 15 damage per second. At level 10 you can use that. And I actually recently used that on my following run. It's the most broken weapon at that level, I think. It's crazy. I'm actually going to do that quest again because it's not unique. Wailing Caverns is like my favorite dungeon. It's kind of like, honestly, it's like Blackrock Depths, but at level 20. It's like a mini raid in my opinion. I always get so ready to for Wailing Caverns. I get all 6 or 7 quests, and I go in and I do them. Just I love that place. I know a lot of people hate it, but oh well. This is the first clip. I included this one as well in my guide. This is the first time you can see me pull a bunch of mobs and just go ham on AoE. I didn't want to pick up Thunderclap because I was like, I'm not going to be a Thunderclap guy, but I was absolutely a Thunderclap guy. Watch this profession open window. My favorite one is when I always open the achievements tab by accidentally spamming Y. Washed Upon is not at all glitched, by the way. I was looking for this guy for about half an hour, and basically I think he's supposed to walk around, but he got stuck in a tree. So yeah. This is the coolest rare I've ever seen. I don't know if the devs put this in or if this was in Classic. If this was in Classic, it's so very cool. You can't even catch it just by walking without a mount. It's so cool. Honestly, it's such a cool concept. Later on, there's gonna be an ogre called Foul Belly in Stromgarde. He has like 4 abilities. Another cool rare. But this rare actually dropped very, very useful gauntlets. I actually used those gauntlets for so long. Gave me a lot of strength. Here I was killing the dwarves. If you ever done this quest, you can see it on the minimap. There's a level 30 quest you can also do, where you have to steal an amulet for a dwarf that hates his dwarven kind. And normally you have to skip that quest because, well, it's inside, there's a lot of level 24 mobs, but the guy is level 30, and the level 30 guy is surrounded by like level 24 and 26 guys. I'm laughing because I was watching the Snyder Cut Justice League analysis video from some guy. It's like the most intense fight I've ever been in my entire life, and you just hear like Justice League analysis, and I was shredding. I don't even know how. Without divine protection, I would have died here. But I killed everything. I shredded everything, and it was just so crazy. Fuck yeah! As you can tell, I was pretty excited. Another Justice League like analysis. I just wanted to record this very serene, rainy Thousand Needles video. It's so funny.
Actually, you don't need to answer that question because Zack Snyder gave me some.
It's a nice like title card clip, I guess.
Question. I hope you enjoy.
Hope you enjoy. The mill looks like it has like balls, which is kind of funny. This clip was also very lucky. I should have used this as my Halloween intro, but it's Monkey Bear. Look, it's Monkey Bear, but it's ooh, it's the, I don't know, Eredar head thing. Honestly, really cool. It's a shame you can't put armor on druids for transmogging. Yeah, I should have put these like longer clips in so I can talk more, but I didn't. Okay, the clip that is coming up, I died to a level 30 Panther. There's an elite Panther in 1,000 Needles. You have to get a key from him. And I had the 400 IQ play of leveling to 99% XP, pulling more mobs. So in the middle of the fight, I level up, restoring my health. The elite is already at half health. This was so fucking big brain. I felt like I wasn't retarded for once in my life. I also picked up some really important... I also picked up Blink. Great ability for tanking as well, to be honest, because you can save yourself. What did I pick up? And really important, I didn't show it, but what I picked up there was the Priest Shield. Honestly, the Priest Shield is better than like Blink or Divine Protection because you can spam that. And I actually had some survivability tool that didn't cost rage or energy that I could use. This guy dropped multiple rare items. Almost died here as well. The Burning War Axe and the Combatant Claymore. Orikara, I'm sorry, but you had 0 chance. I'm really sorry I didn't record it. I was doing the escort here. There's a really annoying escort that you have to do here with another guy. And I don't know why I just literally walked off the cliff and died. I didn't even know, but you can save yourself with Blink. But it doesn't really matter. Like I went down. The guy died, the other guy I was with, because obviously like 5 or 6 mobs spawn on that escort. That's why it's so annoying. And I was also abusing really heavily the scroll of teleportation, which you have for Healsbred and Ashen Veil. For Healsbred, it's extremely broken because it teleports to the middle of the zone. So essentially, I went to do a quest, teleport, and then you get this parachute. Hand in the quest, teleport. Do the quest, teleport, and then I was leveling pretty effectively because Healsbred is like a mini Earthy Highlands for Horde, where you have to travel so much from one side of the zone to the right side of the zone. It's so annoying. Especially if you don't have a mount, right? Doing the Yeti quest, I was stupid because the item has a low drop rate that you have to get to resurrect this undead guy. The item actually dropped, and I was killing like 30 Yetis until I realized. But yeah. There's also this elite quest that I was doing no problem. Another guy had a similar build. You can see here. He also got Fan of Knives and I think Thunderclap as well. We were doing that no problem. He was a little higher than me as well, so he was doing more DPS obviously. But yeah, it's crazy. I was killing elites like they were normal mobs in like, I don't know, like a classic server. This is kind of funny as well. I was just like, I wasn't playing here. I was checking something on the internet, and I was looking for. By the way, the Ashen Veil animal quest for the Horde, where you have to kill special name mobs, they don't drop the quest item. And by the way, I know that you have to complete the Ashen Veil hunt before that. They just don't drop the quest item. I was so disappointed because those are my favorite quests. And accidentally leveled up by discovering a new zone. So, nice. Tanking in Razor Fan Crawl as well. And later on Razor Fan Downs. Here, I I pulled too many things. Look at this. Blink, 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 blink. Blink, motherfucker. Have you guys seen that video where the guy is scared of that white cat and he just says, blink, motherfucker? Yeah. So that's why blink is useful. Do I die here? Yeah. So stunned. It was my fault. It wasn't the healer's fault. I pulled too many. I don't know when. Maybe after this dungeon. I always use my reroll cards. And I picked up the slowing totem. So what I also did is pull a bunch of things, Divine Protection ends. I put down the slowing totem and I put down Magma totem and I just like walk around. Here I pulled too many again. Actually no, I didn't pull too many. The fucking NPC flee in fear and I blinked and this actually saved my life. It's important not to blink too far away from your healer, because then they obviously they can't heal you. Also, if you blink forward, you just die. Let's talk about the enchants a little bit. So what the enchants that I had, I didn't really know what to get for daggers, so I got the dagger ones that increase your crit by 1%. It's not that big of a deal. It's kind of like 1 talent point. I guess we'll continue in the next video. I had Mana Forge weapon, dual wheel specialization, and then you can check my Resolute mod guide for the epics. So yeah, thanks for watching. Check out part 2.